Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Greetings from Koh Samui. In this video, I'm coming to you once again from Mae Nam Beach. Just found this little beachfront restaurant right here. I think it's called Sea View Restaurant or something like that. And I'm sitting here drinking a Singa beer because I just got finished at immigration and I was able to extend my visa. No problem whatsoever. And I also met quite a few people at the immigration office who recognized me from YouTube, as a matter of fact. So there's one guy I was talking to for about maybe 10-15 minutes. He's from the US. He's actually spent quite a bit of time in Austin, where I'm originally from, I lived there many years. And he had like a boat charter company in Mississippi. Really interesting guy. And he decided to basically just sell everything and make the move over here to Samui. And interestingly enough, I was pretty instrumental in convincing him to make the move over here. He's retired. He didn't really see the point of staying in the US anymore with the current situation the way it is. And yeah, I had a great conversation with him, got his WhatsApp number, and I think he's going to be traveling around more. Like, he's bought a motorbike over here. He wants to go on some road trips around Thailand. And I say more power to him. That's something I was doing for quite a while as well when I first came here. And then I guess you could say I kind of got it out of my system. And now I pretty much just stay here in Samui for better or worse. I would say for better. And I also connected with a woman who also, she recognized me from Facebook, and she's visiting Samui with her husband, and they're looking to buy a house here potentially. So they've been looking around for quite a while. And very, very nice lady. She's Thai, and her husband, I think, is maybe from US or Canada or somewhere. I didn't actually meet him. So I got her WhatsApp, and they're potentially going to be going up to Hua Hin because they've been looking around for a house to buy here in Samui, but they haven't really found anything yet. So it's good to have her contact. I think they'll be here for like another few days, and then probably they're going to go up to Hua Hin. One of the nice things about Hua Hin, which I've visited on a couple different occasions now, is that they have quite a few, lots of houses available for sale and for rent, and it's cheaper prices compared to Samui. But you also have to keep in mind that the beaches are not nearly as nice, and it's not an island. But yeah, this is also a very popular alternative to Samui for retired people. So let's say you're coming over here, you want to buy a house for maybe $200,000-$300,000, you could just go up to Hua Hin, and there's a ton of options to choose from. So I was also considering maybe heading up there at some point again, because one of my friends is actually the cousin of my fiance. He lives up there, so potentially I'll go back to Hua Hin at some point and maybe make some vlogs from up there as well. But for the most part, I really just prefer to stay here in Samui, to be honest. Today we've got beautiful weather, and yeah, there's really nothing much to complain about. Also, I met my friend Raymond at immigration today. He's been living in Samui for, I want to say, around 18 years now, so a very long time. And he has a house in Thailand, and I haven't seen him for quite a while. I used to go on hikes with him every Sunday, but I've kind of gotten out of the habit, unfortunately. For about 9 months now, I haven't been going on those hikes anymore. But I also saw him at immigration, and he was waiting outside, and he just informed me that for the DTV visa, you don't actually need to show 500,000 baht as proof of funds in a bank account, which was shocking to me. I didn't realize that. I still haven't actually got an official confirmation yet, but I did a little bit of research just Googling around. And yeah, it would seem that you don't necessarily need the 500,000 baht in the bank, which is pretty much the only thing holding me back at this moment from getting the destination Thailand visa. Obviously, I could find an investor or something, or work with a visa agent to put the money in my account or something like that, but I would really just prefer to avoid that if possible. And this visa, to be honest, is perfect for me because it's being hailed as a remote work / digital nomad visa, and that's essentially what I'm doing, right? So I've got income streams from YouTube, Facebook, and then the occasional freelance clients here and there. So I'm really thinking about it and considering, next year, potentially I skip setting up the business since I don't really want to screw around with all of that if I don't have to, right? And then I just get the DTV visa done and dusted once and for all, and that's a 5-year visa, right? So then I just stay 6 months at a time. I think you have to leave the country every 6 months, which is really not that big of a deal, since honestly I would like to travel around Asia a little bit more anyway. I could always hop on over to Vietnam, go to Malaysia. I've been wanting to visit Kuala Lumpur for a long time. It's been on my bucket list for a while now. More and more people are getting the DTV now. In fact, there's actually a Facebook group for it. It's called like Destination Thailand Visa or something like that. And they've got a bunch of members in there. There's always new people posting screenshots or pictures of their passport showing that they officially have the DTV visa. It's kind of like bragging rights over here if you can get the DTV. So I could potentially even just post in that Facebook group, even easier than talking to a lawyer, and I would think people in there would know for sure if I need that proof of funds or not. I already typed up, it's basically like an employment contract to myself for the company that I work for. It's my own company. I'm self-employed, remote consulting, just giving myself permission to work remotely from Thailand. And I found the exact document from another YouTube channel. His name is Forrest Lee. You may want to check out his channel. He's been over here, I think, around two or 3 years now. He's got a lot of subscribers, and he also has like a private Skool community and a Facebook group and all these things. So I basically just took that document verbatim, and then I put in my own, details for that document, and I can just take that. I will need to leave Thailand in order to get the DTV, since I can't apply for it while I'm in the kingdom. So I'll need to either go to Laos, Malaysia, or Vietnam or somewhere to get that done. But yeah, pretty exciting, and I wouldn't have necessarily known that if I wasn't in immigration today and just randomly struck up a conversation with my friend Raymond. I connected with my friend Richard. He's been living here for around 2 years. He's also from the US. I met him through a mutual friend, another retired guy from Canada over here. So yeah, it was good to see him as well, and I think he wants to connect at some point in the near future as well. My friend Carrie, he's actually back. Well, he went back to Canada to tie up some loose ends, and his mom, she's 98 years old. She was in the hospital, so he had to go back to just kind of look after her for a while. And now he's going down to Mexico, as a matter of fact, to link up with one of my other friends who also lives here. He's bought a house. He's also from Canada, ex-military. One of my best friends on the island, and he's gone back to Mexico to renovate his house. So he's had a Mexican hacienda. It's right on the golf course in a place called Bucerias for I think around 10 years now, and he's decided to go back, renovate the place to the nines, and he's just gonna sell that house, cash out, come back to Samui, potentially invest into the house that he owns here a little bit more, and possibly buy something else over here as well. So I can meet a lot of really interesting people just by living in Samui, because there's a lot of retired people over here. Just, you never know who you're gonna meet. And I prefer to, kind of network with these people that are, much further along in life than I am. They're retired, like I say. And the funny thing is, I often kind of feel semi-retired, even though I'm essentially just living paycheck to paycheck, right? I get paid from YouTube and Facebook every month. It's not a ton of money, but the fact of the matter is you don't need a lot of money to have a pretty good life over here. As long as you're earning in, let's say, US dollars, or you have a remote job, or you have an online business or something like this, then you can just sit back, get paid every month, similar to, let's say, if you had a pension, if you're retired. But the only difference is, for YouTube, I have to actually put in the work. I have to put up new videos, ideally a couple times a week. If I fall off the wagon and I don't continue creating more and more content, potentially my income will go down. But even if I don't create a lot of content on a consistent basis, it's just going to keep paying me every single month. Cheers to that, as I take a sip of Singa on this beautiful beach on a beautiful day here in Samui. I'm just really happy to get an extra 30 days, and then from there I will most likely just get the DTV early next year. If not, I'll just set up the company. But honestly, to set up the company is going to be a lot more expensive than if I just get the DTV. And I mostly just get income every single month from YouTube and Facebook. So that's foreign earned income, which is exactly what the DTV is targeting. So it's the perfect visa for me. And if anyone watching this video, you're interested in getting your destination Thailand visa, let's say you work remotely or you have a YouTube channel or an online business, something where you're getting an income from outside Thailand, you would most likely be a perfect fit for this visa. So yeah, if you're interested, drop a comment down below. I've already made videos about it previously on my channel, so you're welcome to check those out. Maybe I'll leave a card up here somewhere where you can just click through for more information about the DTV. But yeah, it's a paradise here in Samui. I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna take the long way back to Lamai and enjoy the beautiful weather, maybe stop by a few beaches along the way. There's another one not too far from this beach where I'm at now, which is called Bantai Beach, one of the most beautiful beaches on the whole island. And I'm gonna stop by there, maybe shoot some video, take some photos, and just kind of enjoy the ride back to my place in Lamai. Just gonna finish this beer and take off. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, stay safe. Peace from Samui. Hope to see you over here real soon. And again, let me know if you have any questions. Link to my free newsletter in the comments and the description. And yeah, till the next one. Peace.